evening. I am Raghav, and you are watching TNC Live. And we have a today very special program and very special guest. Uh, as we know, Osho Ashram Pune plots are on sale. Now, time has come that we need to stop this with our united efforts. And this is the call by Swami Anand Nivedano. So I'm welcoming him. Welcome, Swami Anand Nivedano, to our program.
Thank you.
Nivedano, Nivedano is an Osho sannyasi from Brazil. He used to be called by Osho every day to beat the drums during gibberish meditation. Osho even has once lovingly said about him, Nivedano is a master. So we are welcoming Master Nivedano to this program.
Thank you.
And I would like to say in Hindi too, जैसा कि सर्वविदित है कि ओशो आश्रम पुणे के 2 प्लॉट बेचने के लिए कुछ लोगों ने षड्यंत्र किया है, हम उसका पुरजोर विरोध करते हैं। इसी क्रम में आज टीएनसी चैनल पर ब्राजील के सन्यासी स्वामी आनंद निवेदनो, जो ओशो के ड्रामर रहे हैं, आज उनकी तरफ से आह्वान किया जा रहा है। और उनका कहना है कि ये जो ओशो आश्रम की जो सेल है, इससे हमें रोकना होगा और पूरी तरह से आज वो समय आ गया है कि हमें इसका पूरा का पूरा विरोध करना चाहिए, सभी लोगों के साथ में एक साथ मिल करके। तो मैं आगे बढ़ते हुए स्वामी निवेदनो जी से प्रश्न की शुरुआत करूंगा। सो दिस इज माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन टू स्वामी आनंद निवेदनो। As you know, 2 plots of Osho Ashram property Pune are going to be sold by ashram trustees. What you want to say all about this?
It should not be sold. That is a pilgrimage place. Even Osho said so. The place is not big enough. I will win in a lottery this month, and I will buy the whole Koregon Park and make Osho's place. Not to sell the ashram. What for? Why they want to sell the ashram? Just for money? They have enough money. I heard that the book selling around the world is 1 book a minute. They have billions of dollars coming in. Why they want to sell the ashram? Just politics and money. So money, power, politics, it is all playing there. And I feel sorry for the Indian sannyasis who are engaged in this thing. But I also understand them. They live there for free, in a very beautiful place, full of Osho's vibration. Yeah. And they want to play, how I say, party line with the OIF. Yeah, these people get very much supported by OIF. So it's like a slavery. They've been slaves of OIF. And OIF is OIF. Yeah, it's just an entity that was made to administrate Osho's vision. Book selling, the resort, and courses, all the stuff that makes money. The OIF is supposed to administrate that. Only that. They are not supposed to mingle into the spiritual development of the place. The place is there, should be there. They should not sell. Actually, they should buy more. They should get the whole Koregon Park and make a beautiful memorial for our master. Not selling here just to make a few bucks, a few dollars.
Yes, you are right. Very well. You have said that they need to buy more places for the master and not to sell this Buddha field. So I would like to ask one more question to you. As they are saying, they have losses in last year near about 35 million, which means 3.5 50 3 lakh 3 crore 50 lakh rupees, and they wanted to recover that by selling this property, and this property is for rupees near about 107 crore rupees. So what you would like to say about this, because they are just selling this property for 3.5 crore, which means they are just need 3.5 crore, and they are selling near about 10 time or near about 100 time of this property, I mean their losses. So what you would like to say there?
They never lose anything. This is a lie. Because Osho is a winner. Whatever way you look, Osho is a winner. So if you lose a few dollars here and make a few dollars there, that's part of the game. To sell the ashram is wrong. To sell the ashram is like these guys, they committing such a, how you say, it's not just a crime against spirituality. You know, if you go in Tibet, there are many shrines of the great masters, Milarepa, Naropa, Tilopa, Marpa, great places. Why they want to sell the ashram, which is one of the greatest masters that walk on the earth? They are not right. And I go against them because I know them. I know them because they only think about money. I had a lot of problems. Osho asked me to make a dolphin pond, and that dolphin pond would cost $1 billion. And they were freaking out because I am the kind of guy that would do it for the master. I didn't work for the ashram. I didn't work for community. I worked for Osho. I was his disciple, and I was his builder of gardens, waterfalls, playing the music. I worked for him. I was there devoted to his vision. So I'm not really interested in the money. Yeah. And the money, they had plenty of money. Lots of people there are millionaires. But this guy wants more money. Always more money. Always wanting more money. My friends, I have very rich friends. They love me in their community. They want to support the work that we were doing. And they would give me money to finish the ashram projects because they don't want to give the money to the commune because the commune would get the money and do something else. Yeah? And Bhagwan once, and the commune wants something else. They didn't want somebody spending lots of money making a waterfall for the master. But they didn't know that in that effort, something else spiritual was going on between master and disciples. There were a few disciples in that. They were very close to enlightenment. Yeah. I won't say their names to protect them. Yeah. But they were my friends. One of them used to take me to the burning ghats to teach me about tukdam. Tukdam is when you stop. Tukdam is a non-death. Yeah, you don't die. You just stop all the functions in your body. And this guy would take me to the burning ghats to teach me about death. Yeah. Beautiful man. His name, I can say his name because he's maybe dead by now. Gajar Baba. Beautiful man. One of the most beautiful sannyasis that ever walked in Osho's path. Yeah. And he used to tell me, we should make this whole Koregaon Park a garden for Osho's disciples to come from all over, because in 100 years' time, this is going to be a very big pilgrimage place. And who lives in Koregaon Park now? Some Maharaj, some people from Tata vehicles. The guy has 80 collectible cars. Why do you want 80 cars? Mercedes, Rolls Royce. Osho had 100 Rolls Royces to push the buttons of the Americans. And he was not a collector. He didn't have a hobby. His hobby didn't exist. Osho is not a hobby man. He lives here in the present. A hobby is something that you do when you have time in the weekends. You play music as a hobby, so in the weekend you go play somewhere and have fun. But if you use this space for your meditation, for your evolution, you will do much better than have a hobby. Don't sell Osho's place. Buy more. Get together all around the world, like we did in Rajneeshpuram. We collect a lot of money. We should do the same now and buy more houses in Koregaon Park. I will win in the lottery this next month. And I will buy a few houses in Koregaon Park all around Osho's place.
Yes, you are right. One more thing I just want to ask to you. I have heard about this that you, many people call Jayesh. Why you people call Jayesh Easy Money as a nickname? So, what you would like to say about that?
That's correct. Easy money. My friends would come to the ashram, yeah, and they have some unorthodox way of making money, yeah, but they had a lot of money. Some of them are millionaires, yeah, and they would come to the ashram and say, "Look, I want to donate, but I don't trust these people. I want to donate to something that's really happening, and I can see with my eyes." And we were making the Samadhi gardens for him, the waterfall, marble waterfall. And somebody would come and give us $20,000, $50,000. And they say to me, "We don't like to give money to Easy Money." And I say, "Who is Easy Money?" And they say, "Jayesh." And I say, "Well, great idea, because the guy only thinks about money. Yeah. Look, Osho gave me a project that would cost $1 billion. And I remember going to China, because the dolphins, the nearest place to find dolphins was in China. I'm sorry. In the Hong Kong Bay, there was a dolphinarium. So I went there to research. And the guy said to me, "Look, we spent $350 million to make this thing from Hong Kong Bay to this place here. It's like 5 kilometers. You need to bring water from the Bombay Ocean, the Bay of Bombay, and so you're gonna need $1 billion. I said, great. So I went to the ashram and I called a rich lady that was there. I said, "Look, do you have money? And you should go tell Easy Money, because we're gonna empty his pocket." And these people were really upset with Nivedano, because I was working for my master. And they would come to me and say, "Look, you're buying rocks, and we need food. I said, well, open your pockets, open your coffers. Yeah? Your safe deposit box are full of money, gold, all this stuff. You're living here with Osho. You want a more precious thing than live here with your master? How many people on the planet don't have these opportunities? And you live here and you're just stingy, like stingy asshole. I called one guy an asshole because he was an Indian man. He didn't have any money, but he was working with Jayesh, with easy money. And so Jayesh taught him how to be stingy. There are many passages that I could take long time here talking about this man, but let him go his way. Life will take care of him. He is in the wrong side of the vein. Yeah, you have when you cut wood, you gotta cut the wood on the right side of the grain. Yeah, the wood has a grain, some veins. If you cut against the grain, you split the wood. And this is what this guy, Easy Money, is doing. He's splitting the wood.
Yes. Thank you so much to telling us about the nickname of Jayesh, Easy Money. So, so coming up to next question. Okay.
uh,
Um, Nivedano ji, I mean, you have spent quite long time with the master, and once Osho says about you, Nivedano is a master. What do you feel about the Basho, and which is actually the Buddha field, and which these people are going to sell? Because many people recognize that place as a name of Basho, and that place belong to each and every sannyasi and sannyasin across the world. What you have feeling about that place?
Basho was a great master. Right there, you have to have a lot of respect. The master, Osho, put that name honoring such a great Zen master, Basho. And the idiots who don't have the respect. I call them idiots because I know them from a point of view. The very people, even the people that were there around them in the commune knew. Because I was spending their money. And I would tell them, go find money because the master wants this done. And they would freak out. I went to Rajasthan for 21 days. And we bought many truckloads of rocks from Rajasthan. Made the whole Koregaon Park stop. All the traffic, everything was stopped. It was a big commotion. That's why we bought number 3, where, how you say, where today is the bicycle and motorcycle is a parking lot. But this place, I will tell the story. I was in Rajasthan, and I was 50 degrees in the desert. We buying stones to make the waterfall. And Osho was calling Nivedano. Even though I am in Rajasthan, he was calling Nivedano in Buddha Hall. And this was making very much upset in the commune because, why Osho is dispensing so much love and intimacy to this black man, crazy guy, who just spent our money. And so 1 week later, we went to Jaipur because it's too much heat, no food, and it was like we were having some hallucinations in the middle of the desert, very hot. And me and these other 2 sannyasis were buying the rocks. And the bed, Osho's marble for his bed, would cost $100,000 because it was the best Macarana white marble. And somehow I took the responsibility to find, buy it, and send it to the ashram. Yeah. And so this man come to me and say, look, it's a very much costly marble. Why do we have to buy this? Yeah, $100,000 for white marble. I said, look, you have a unique master. He should have all the uniqueness of the planet. And this is a great gift to him to have. You see how you buy the marble? You buy the marble when it's dark. Because a white marble, most of the white marble have some grains, some dark spots.
Yes.
And when you have a white marble, really white marble, you have to buy it in the evening when there is no light, no sunlight. So you go with a candle behind the plaque and you check if there is any. And this costs money. This is a very rare thing. It's like a Rembrandt painting or a Picasso painting is some unique. So the master should have the uniqueness of the planet around him. And I told the guy, look, don't be like Judas Iscariot, yeah, with the oil in Jesus' feet. I know the guy is going to die. So what? While he's here, let's celebrate him with the best. And these people, they are all into easy money's crew. They are all puppets of easy money. And they would say to me, you are wrong. I say, look, one more truck. So we'd buy rocks. And even after all the 60 trucks came to the ashram and create a whole chaos, the whole thing that they had to do was to buy number 3. Yeah? And cost a few $1,000,000, number 3. And number 3 became our playground because we couldn't take the rocks inside the ashram because it would make the whole ashram crowded and there was no place for people. So we have to make the waterfall somewhere else first and then bring it to the ashram. So the ideal situation was to buy number 3. And I told them, I was in Jaipur, in the Rambagh Palace. It was a beautiful place. I guess was an emperor. They had that palace, and they made Holiday Inn made a hotel there. Beautiful place. Air conditioned. After 1 week in the desert, cooking our brains, I want to just eat good food, have an air conditioned room, and do nothing until Monday. We would go to, I think, Jaipur, Udaipur, to another mine.
Yes.
Yeah, so we would buy the marble there too, because we wanted the marble from Udaipur had a greenish kind of light inside, and you're gonna have water. And man, I tell you one thing: if the master used that opportunity to come inside myself and clear up my heart, yeah, and vanish my mind, yeah, and I had to do that in the best way possible for him. I had to entice him to come to me. Because, it's very difficult for you to surprise a master, to give and make the master laugh. Yeah. Very difficult. You have to be really perceptive, and you have to be creative, and you have to wait patiently for the right moment to hit him. Yeah, and he would say, wow, what is that? Yeah. And so that was my whole love affair with him. Yeah. I would feel him in my heart all the time that I was there. He was actually, Nivedano was not there. Yeah. I would look through his eyes to see what is going on in the work that he asked me to do. So that's why I guess he trusted me. One day he sent Ma Shunya. Shunya was his dobe. Should take care of his whole clothing and would be his secretary sometimes. And he sent Shunya to say to me, she came, Nive, love, the master sent me here to tell you that he trusts you. And this is a great moment in my evolution. Yeah. Because when you have somebody like Osho saying to you that he trusts you, it's a miracle. It's a real blessing. It's like flowers showering unto you. And that came in a moment very difficult for me because I didn't have the trust of anybody in the community. Yeah, all the easy money authors were saying that we were stealing money, that we were taking money from the community. They would buy hashish. They would buy, so many stories. Yeah, and when you hear the master saying to you, "I trust you," it's such a lovingness coming to you that washes out all these idiots' opinions, all these dodo heads' judgments about you. And so that makes you strong. And I would fight them all the time. Was my sole purpose there to work whatever Osho wants me to do, I would do it. He wanted me to make a dolphin pond. So the idea was to buy the 2 streets behind the ashram, all the houses, all the way to Nala Park. Nala Park would be a bay. You make a bay for the dolphins because you cannot have the dolphins only in the ashram. You have to have the dolphins have the space for the
Yes.
dolphins to live. So that would cost $1 billion. So imagine now these people in the office counting money, they freak out. Even the most richest lady there, she freak out. Yeah. But that
Okay.
is the way of the master.
Yeah. So thank you so much to telling us about all this creation of Basho, because Basho, we got understand this, that is really near to your heart, because you buy that marble which is on the floor of this Basho, and every portion of Basho is near to you and near to master. So we should not let it to be sold by these people. So I'm coming to the next question to you, Nivedano. Um, this like um, everyone around the world, we are listening your music in gibberish, whenever gibberish meditation is there, we always hear your voice, about your music, okay, your drum, okay. So this is like they people are saying this is not a part of a Buddha field, okay, this basho, that you also already said, well said about this. So coming up to the next question, it is what you would like to say to all Osho lovers across the world, like Osho sannyasi and sannyasin, uh, to stop all these sellings. What you would like to appeal, or what you would like to say?
It's very simple. A Buddha field is the whole planet is a Buddha field. Yeah. You have to consider every human being capable and able to get enlightened. So everywhere that you walk should be a Buddha field. Yeah. Not only Basho, not only Osho's commune, but everywhere in the planet that you walk is a sacred ground. Yeah. Everywhere that you touch is a divine experience. So don't sell Osho's place. And I tell this very pointedly to these sannyasis that are supporting Jayesh, because there are few sannyasis there who live in the community who are supporting him, but they supporting him with the wrong, how I say, by mistaken interpretation. The guy is very sharp. Jayesh is very sharp. And he can manage and manipulate you to think like him. And what I say to you is, I say to the whole sannyasi community and the whole planet, help not to sell Osho's place. Help us to buy more, to improve, to make more beautiful, not to cut and divide. This is the politician way. Divide and conquer. We are not politicians. There are three kinds of people on the planet: the military, the civilians, and the sannyasis. Only these three categories. And then civilians, military, and sannyasis. And my appeal is to the whole sannyas community to go against the selling of the ashram. That's a sacred ground. That's a divine place. Yeah? And you should do everything to stop this thing. Yeah? And I might go to India soon. Yeah? And I go inside the ashram and I will stay there. And that's my place. I helped to make it. I helped to build it. Yeah. I was one of the created spurs that happened in there. So when I say, yeah, I have a personal love and interest that place should be maintained, should be kept for the sannyasis, because in 100 years' time, it's going to be millions of sannyasis. Osho's message is just coming now. Yeah? The impact of his message is just taking hold on the whole planet. There are many books selling now. Many people are starting to understand what Osho meant. Yeah. So, and this will go on and on and on. Yeah. Like Jesus. Only 300 years after Jesus died, his message came through. Buddha, the same thing. Mahavira, the same thing. All the masters, it takes a little bit of time for the coming generations to understand. And I tell you, my brothers and sisters, young sannyasis, yeah, meditate, get enlightened. We need enlightened people in the planet. We need more enlightened people, not just money makers, not just money is good. You need to have money. You need to have money to live, to pay your bills, to buy your food. But that's more than enough. Some people like to hoard money, collect money. They smell money. The dirty thing they keep smelling. They love the smell of money. And I love the smell of the flowers. I love the smell of meditation. And I tell my young brothers and sisters, go and meditate. Always. Don't forget. Meditate. All the time. Learn how to breathe, how to go in and out of your breath. Yeah. Money will come.
Yeah, thank you very much. One more question. I just want to ask you that what you have a message to trustees of Osho Ashram Pune right now, who are trustees. Okay, what you would you like to say any to give them any message to about the
Wake.
selling of Osho Ashram Pune?
Yeah. Wake up. Really wake up. Yeah. Stop this bullshit. You guys don't even know what you're doing. Yeah, you just go on and on in somebody else's idea about money. Yeah, and you should not. You should help the whole world community to enlarge the ashram, buy everything, get money, get all this money from the books and Osho's publicity, buy more places. You see, I have here a huge farm. It's 10,000 hectares on top of the mountain of Brazil. It's on a very top plateau of Brazil. We have 164 water springs, 6 rivers, panthers, wolves. We have all kind of wildlife here, and I love this wildlife because it gives me the zest for life. Yeah, and we're making a Buddha field here too, and we should connect the whole world as a Buddha field. And these idiots now are trying to split the Buddha field. Yeah, some fights, some stupid fights about who is bigger than the other, who is more powerful, and who has more money, why should do this. Stop all this bullshit. Yeah, go and meditate. Yeah, and there is one guy that was a very close disciple. Yeah, and he will know if he hears this. I won't say his name because I had a special heart connection with him. Even though he's a dodo, even though he tried to hit me all the time, he he was partner with somebody who really wanted to destroy what we were doing. Yeah, and I tell him, stop this, stop walking, maybe go in your meditation. You were so close to Osho. You were such a close disciple, so beautiful. Now, suddenly became just somebody's psychic. Yeah. Love, devotion, and surrender. This is my message to everybody.
थैंक यू सो मच स्वामी आनंद निवेदनो। अभी हमारे साथ में आनंद निवेदनो जी हैं एंड उनका कहना है कि सभी दुनिया के समस्त लोगों को आगे आना होगा और जो बुद्धा फील्ड यूं कहा जाए कि बाशो के बारे में अगर कहा जाए तो बाशो के लिए उनका कहना है कि खास तौर पर जब वहां पर उसको बनाने की बात चल रही थी तो वहां का मार्बल लाने का जो जिम्मा था वो स्वामी आनंद निवेदन जी को मिला था और किस प्रकार से उन्होंने जा करके खोज करके वो मार्बल जो है वो लेकर के आए और सबसे खूबसूरत बात यह है कि उसके लिए वक्त भी लगा और अपने मास्टर को खुश करने के लिए ओशो को खुश करने के लिए उन्होंने इस चीज पर पूरा ख्याल रखा कि अपने मास्टर को खुश करना बहुत आसान काम नहीं है जिसके चलते उन्होंने कड़ी मेहनत की। तो उनका कहने का तात्पर्य ये है कि ये जो जगह है वो बहुत ही उनके दिल के करीब है और यूं कहा जाए कि पूरा का पूरा ओशो आश्रम उनके पूरे दिल के बहुत करीब है। लेकिन ये खास जगह ऐसी है जिसको ओशो ने बहुत प्यार से नाम दिया था बाशो और बाशो एक जैन मास्टर हैं तो उनके लिए उनके नाम से इस जगह का नाम रखा गया। तो बहरहाल मैं इतना कहना चाहूंगा कि जो जगह मास्टर के इतने दिल के करीब हमेशा रही तो उसको सेल करना एक मास्टर पर क्या वो आघात नहीं है? ये आप सभी लोगों को समस्त ओशो जगत के लोगों को समझना होगा और उनको फैसला लेना होगा कि क्या करना चाहिए। जी मास्टर निवेदनो हमारे साथ में फिर से शामिल है हमारे इस प्रोग्राम में। वेलकम टू आवर शो वंस अगेन बिकॉज योर वॉइस वाज क्रैक्ड इन the last what lines you have said. Oh, can you repeat those lines once again?
Well, I will try. I'm sad that love, devotion, and surrender is what the disciple should aim for. Don't go into the money trip. Get money, find money so you have a comfortable life. But love, unbounded love. Make your whole being full of love. And have the devotion for the sacred, for the divine. And since you don't know anything, and we are all idiots, we should surrender to the truth. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. This should be your life. I can hear you.
Yes, Swamiji. So I was just saying, just last one question I would like to ask to you, that uh, I just want, because you are from Brazil, and in Brazil, ashram is also very much activated. Like they are doing a very well job. Okay, they are doing very well work for the Osho. I just want to know about their opinion. Okay, do you know about their opinion or on this Osho ashram selling? Or
Yes,
what
I
you would like to
feel,
appeal them?
there is one place in Brazil called Pancaj. Pancaj Osho Meditation Center. And in the south of Brazil, there are very active centers too. And these are the main centers. There is somewhere in the north of Brazil, one place. But the people there were very fond of, how do you call? Uh, there's one Baba here that I forgot his name. Uh, Prem Baba. Yeah, there is one guy who came here saying that he was a master, and he got a lot of people. And these people from Osho's commune in the north of Brazil, uh, they became fond of Prem Baba. That's fine. But the only places in Brazil that I know that have some real sannyasis working in Osho's vision is this one that I said, Pankaj Osho Meditation Center, and the center in the south of Brazil that I don't know the name. But you see, there are many spread out places in the whole world. Yeah, Brazil is a very upcoming place for the sannyasis. Yeah, take the politician aside, the politics, and Brazil is very rich place for the soul. It's a, is a, the human material here, yeah, is very rich. They are easily shown the Osho's vision. They love Osho's here. They love Osho's vision here. And Pankaj is the place. It's the only place in the world where Osho calls Nivedano, and Nivedano hits the drum. Yeah. And it's the only place that do the gibberish, the whole thing like Osho told us to do. Yeah. I'm a Osho's disciple. I'm a Osho's devotee. I'm a lover of my master. So what I learned from him in his meditation, I bring to this center, Pankaj. Come to Pankaj. Pankaj is where you learn how to meditate. If you don't know, if you are in Brazil and you want to learn about meditation, if you want to hear about meditation, if you want to experience meditation as the real thing, come to Pankaj.
Thank you, Swamiji. Just last one more question. Okay, what you want to say about those people? Okay, those sannyasi and sannyasins, Osho lovers, who are still sleeping and they don't bother even to sail off Osho Ashram Pune. This is my last question.
You see, in Buddha's time, there was a guy who killed 99 persons. I forgot his name. He had a necklace with 99 teeth, I think, or fingers of 99 people that he killed. And Buddha said, I go there talk to this guy. So he went in the forest with a bunch of disciples. By the time he was getting closer to this guy, to where this guy worked and lived, people lagging behind. They were all afraid. And Buddha came to this guy and said, look, you're not dangerous. I am the one who is dangerous because I will kill your ego. This guy got enlightened. He went with Buddha and somehow he got enlightened. And these sannyasis who are sleeping, they should learn from this. Because it's not what you do. You have to make many mistakes in order to learn. Just don't make the same mistakes again and again. One time is enough. And this guy killed 99 people. So he was really like a sinful man in the way of religion. Sinful. But Buddha came there and said, hey man, get a job. Leave this whole bullshit behind. And the guy got enlightened. Yeah, I said to the same thing to these sannyasis who are sleeping. And I have many friends there in India living inside the ashram, yeah, who I tell them very pointedly, wake up, man. Wake up. Stop being a bullshitter. Yeah? Stop being, how you call, we call him in Brazil, puxa saco. He's somebody who is always, I don't know the name in English. Yeah? Stop being a puxa saco. Yeah? Especially these people. I work with two of these people that I'm talking about in the bakery in Rajneeshpuram. And when Osho declared that 21 people were enlightened in the Rajneeshpuram, one of these guys really freaked out. He said, why am I not in the list? And I said, that's why you're not in the list, because you're asking. If you were in the list, you're not going to be asking. Yeah? And I tell him, he's a very strong person in the ashram. Wake up. Stop this bullshit of selling the ashram. Basho was a great master.
Yes. Yeah, thank you so much, Swami Anand Nivedano, and we give a lot of thanks to you because I think so. Every Osho sannyasi who or sannyasin who was connected and who is connected, who will be connected, I mean, throughout the life, if you feel connected, and especially those sannyasi and sannyasin who met Osho, they should come up and say about the same things, and they need to wake up and from their sleep, and they should do this thing, this cause for their master, actually, if they are really devoted to their master. And thank you so much, our viewers. And do you have in the last, do you have any message to all over world, okay, how they can come and do this work for the master?
Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Sangam Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. Learn what this means. Experience this. Go into that. And then you find out what real blissfulness is about.
So thank you so much. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dharmam Saranam Gacchami, and Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. So
Yes.
with these words, I'm going to end up this program. And thank you so much, Swami Anand Nivedano. Whatever what you are saying, okay, I think so. The whole world, okay, from the you can say who are Osho lovers, Osho sannyasi and sannyasin, they should wake up and come together and do this all efforts to stop this selling of Osho Ashram Pune Basho. Thank you so much. We are delightful to have you here with us. Thank you so much. I'm giving thanks, a lot of thanks from whole team of TNC Live. Thank you so much, Swami Anand Nivedano. Pranam.
Thank you. Pranam. Namaste.
Osho Naman. Thank you.